Hello, everyone. I wanted to say welcome to the new subscribers. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy the video. It's kind of just what all's going on at the minute. So I want to thank you. Stick around till the end for a cold start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Past Preserver. Today, I just want to do a little update video. I know I've kind of taken a couple months off from making actual videos. The shorts are going up, and I'm having fun doing them. We got the truck up and going. That's good. Needed head gaskets. Did a few other little things. That cap and rotor, I don't think it's ever been changed. Got the shed going pretty nice. It's currently 37 degrees out here. The feels like is 31. Come in here and I've got some plastic up. That there's probably not the best way to do this, I know, but it was cheap. And I've been spending money like it's water. This Husky plastic sheeting. Bought a couple of those. We'll get to that in a minute. This U.S. General cart. I'm still working on cleaning this shed up and figuring out where I want everything. Some of this stuff needs to be thrown away and some needs to go into a more permanent home. It's just here because I had to go somewhere with it. Got one of those. Really like that. Bought a needle scaler for doing the, like I say, money's been like water. Doing underneath the truck. And that has been really nice. That works really well. That's a, McGraw. Highly recommend it. Got a Pittsburgh Pro torque wrench. Probably not the most accurate thing in the world, but I needed something to get those heads back on there. I do have a couple beam style ones, but sometimes it's just easier to go till you click, especially when you're way up there in an engine bay and you're trying to look at this while you're trying to put 110 foot-pounds of torque on a head bolt. Yeah, it's currently 56 degrees in here. That's Fahrenheit. And pretty happy with it. I can live with that. So, moving on to this U.S. General box. This was kind of what prompted me to make this video because I started making a video on it, wherever the GoPro is, over there. Started making a video on it, and yeah, it kind of went downhill quick. This thing is just really, I don't know if you can see that, flimsy. They expect 2 wood screws and these tiny little, oh, that's another thing. Oh, that's another thing. These keys, they feel like they work good sometimes and they really hook up others. I'm going to try lubing them, but you see this hanger. You have 2 of these little guys holding that hanger on. Little guys with nuts up in there. Oh, can't see. Hold on. Yeah, 2 of these little guys in there to hold all of this weight on both sides. And they're like, oh, just hang it off. No, you need to support it on the back. So what I ended up doing was putting a piece of wood back there and surprisingly got it really level because this is kind of awkward. You really need 2 people to try and get this thing up. I did it by myself. You had to get one kind of up there and then the other and get the impact driver while you're at it and wherever that went, I don't even know. There it is. Get that bulky thing up there and your bolt lined up and oh my gosh, talk about a fun job. And guess what? I get to do it again because I bought 2 of these things. And no, I'm not returning it. Even though this thing is pretty chintzy, it will still do the job I need it to. But golly, it is so flimsy. Oh, and back to my original point. I don't know where that screw, and I have another screw that they don't have a home. There is nowhere, like it looks like there should be a hole there. There is not. A hole there, there is not. Yeah, that has a nut. This one didn't have one down low. No, it did. Okay. And then did this one? No, yeah, it did. So, not sure where those were supposed to go. That's always fun. Do not remove. Well, I'm going to remove it. Oh, yeah. It's really on there. And, of course, it's one of those things where the sticker, they really don't want you to remove it. Little goof off will get that off. But, come on now. I don't want that ugly sticker on there. I'll leave the U.S. General, but don't put big stickers on your stuff. Come on. In comparison, this thing was a treat to put together. there were a lot of little screws, a lot of things that could have went wrong, could have been missing. Everything was there, even though the packaging was busted open on it. This thing just, oof, what a pain. It's big, it's awkward, nothing wanted to go together right. I had to pound a bunch of it together, and I imagine it'd be quite easy for this to get damaged in shipping. These panels are all just super thin and flimsy. Don't know if I recommend these. They were right around, you get them on sale for about $80. I think normal price was $100. So, yeah. U.S. General Cart, though, highly recommend it. Well worth the money. Love it. And easy to put together. Everything else, got my old toolboxes. I kind of like that had gold knobs on it to go with my gold and black, but then I get orange and red and, yeah, white and off-white. It's like, nah, I'm not going for a certain color scheme here. Anything else new at the shop? We got the vent fan in. That thing works great in the summer. Not going to work so good in the winter. I want to keep the hot air in, and you can't really blow the cold air out into the cold. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did. TV, got it up there. It's a 55-inch. Got Blu-ray player. Got surround sound in the shop. Sounds really nice. Can't play anything for you at the minute. There's a short on here playing some copyright-free stuff. Looking to get a computer out here at some point. We'll have old videos and stuff running in the background, you know, promotional stuff for me. So, yeah, a little tool. Grandpa actually made that. I don't know when, but I took it out of the other shed. So, trying to get all my ducks in a row, get everything set up to where I can start making videos fairly decent. Got this big cabinet. There's really nothing interesting in it. Just random junk at the moment. And some of that Herculiner that, yeah, that's probably no good. I didn't about had to destroy the can to get the thing to open. Yeah, didn't really seal back up. But yeah, nothing really interesting in there. Generator's getting out of here. I got an idea for it. Air compressor's going to be in the other shed. That's going to be other shed. So that frees all that space up. These little heaters are doing a good job, though. I'm going to be scared to look at my power bill, though, between this and what the house puts off. But, yeah. Oh, well. That's life. So, I'm going to put some spray foam insulation up there as a quick fix for that giant gap. It's either that or spend a bunch of money on, they make like foam you can stick in between steel and close that sort of stuff off. But it's like, why? This here was cheaper. I think it was like 5 or 6 cans of spray foam on that. And, well, the other reason I did it was I needed it quick, and I was getting leaves in here. All these leaves. This big maple trees, you just watch the leaves drop and go right there into that crack. It's blowing up and in. Still need to get a set of sweeps for this door. Put over here and there. Look at all the light coming through. That'll help with my heat. Oh, it's nice coming in here from out there. Whew. So the plan is put that together, put it there, get like a little workbench table here, and maybe, I'm not going to do it right now, but because I've got another project in mind. Anyone watching this far into the video, I'm looking at possibly a Model A or a Plymouth, like a 50s Plymouth. Got a couple things on the radar, like I don't have enough projects, but that Corvair might be up for sale, might be getting rid of it and moving on to a different project. I need to start prioritizing what I want to do. Now that I have the space to do it and I'm trying to get the layout for the tools, I need to focus on what I really want to get done. Model A would be really cool. Yeah, thinking about getting one of those, what was it, a Yukon tabletop with all the drawers type toolbox for here. Just need storage space. There's so much stuff between my stuff and what my grandpa had. I still got all this stuff to go through yet. Oh my goodness. This here is definitely something I want to do up. It was the first mower I really bought. And at the time, I won a drawing. It was at an Almond Auctions. And they had a giveaway for like a, I don't know, it was a $100 gift card, $80 gift card. And for one of their auctions. And I ended up winning that. And it was like, all right, cool. So next big auction that came up was their Thanksgiving sale. And this was on it. I gave $60 for it. There was a second one there, and I wish I would have had more money. I think I only brought like 40 or 50. And it had a good grill, but it was missing an engine. It was a 812, I do believe. It had the single cylinder setup in it. Or it had parts for the single cylinder with it. But anyway, this here, I did have it running. Gosh, I don't even know how long ago that's been. It's probably been 10 years by this point. Last time it ran. It's been sitting under a lean-to and in a carport for a while. So this is the most it's been outside in quite a while. I need to get it pushed back in here. I had that mini truck come in, and that was just a project that was hard to say no to, because it was kind of neat to do up a mini truck. Put that bed liner in it. I really like this Icon light. Got a couple different settings. You can fold it up and use like a flashlight, a magnetic base, different brightnesses on it. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this quite a bit. So yeah, the big fan, the Emerson, that motor just is kind of on the wore out side. I think it was a pump motor at one time, just something Grandpa had around here and made it work, and it kept it cool for a while until I could get that bought. 51. So yeah, I think I'm running out of things to say. I'm planning on getting table back here, sandblaster at some point would be nice, a parts washer. I don't know, we got this whole back wall we can put stuff. This whole area is mainly going to be for tools. I don't really want this over here. I didn't want any of this over here, to be honest, but it needed to come over here. These are going to end up in the other shed at some point, so I can keep them out of the weather and out of my way. Autogen plasma cutter, working great. Love it. That there was definitely worth buying. Or I didn't buy it. They sent that to me. They sent me this buffer a while back too. I used it on that blue truck. Does a really good job, so I feel pretty confident in actually making a video on it. This big jump pack they sent me though, MJ5111B. Yeah, I can't recommend that one. It just has so many issues. It shuts off when I don't want it to. It times out very quickly. It has micro USB charging. Everything's gone to C anymore. Even the other one they sent me is running on a C, and it works much better even though it was a smaller pack. Also, their logo, AG, AC. Little bit of similarity. Little update on some of the other stuff I've done videos on. This Schumacher Instant Power, it kind of died on me. I can't get it to take a charge. It's kind of done. I think Eaton Wolf, they sent me this. I really like it. Did a good job. Great thing to keep in your vehicle. It'll inflate an air mattress good. I got a full video on that. We'll leave a link below. Speaking of Eaton Wolf, they sent me this little ball pump a while back to try out. I highly, highly recommend this thing. It's super nice. It'll inflate and deflate a ball. And look at how compact it is, even USB-C. So that's kind of where we're at with the shop. Just trying to get everything organized, done up. At some point, I want to get internet run out here. I've already got cable ran to the shed. I just need to get it hooked up into the house. And we'll have some internet out here. I'd like to start doing live streams once I get this all set up. You know, take like a project and tear it all apart and start working on it on a live stream. Have all my tools, especially in that cart. We're going to have the majority of that stuff there, so I can just don't have to go very far from the filming to get going on it. Because the last time I did a live stream, I kind of had to leave and go get scissors because that was an unexpected. I started taping things off Yeah, that's what I was doing on those Craftsman mowers. I'll leave a link to that too if you want a very long, drawn out. Gosh, and then another thing was the audio. There was wind noise and crickets and no background music. Let me know what you guys think on background music on the live stream. I mean, it's got to be royalty free, so it's not going to be the greatest music in the world, but I don't know. I kind of liked what I was playing there. We can do something like that, have a little background music playing over the speakers, because I kind of like working the music myself. So, I mean, obviously, I installed a surround sound system for it. But, so, yeah, let me know what you think on that. Any ideas on what you want to see done up? I don't know if that Gravely's going to get a restore. There's so many that 6x6 I'd like to do up. Don't know if it's going to get done. It depends on what happens here with that A, and if I can get that bought, drug in here. It's all in pieces. It's going to be a totally discombobulated coming in, so we're going to clean everything and paint it. If you're watching this in the future and there's no videos on an A on this channel, then you know what happened. It didn't happen, which is highly likely. Things fall through all the time when you make plans. There's another video on here where I'm talking about buying a Dixie chopper mower, and it's like, well, that fell through. That brought way too much money at that sale. So, you never know what things are going to bring at an auction. I think we're about done here. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, hit subscribe. This is just me kind of meandering on about things and how the channel's going. And a little GoPro, I really like this thing. It's just kind of a pain to edit sometimes. Got an iPad for editing with, and that's about the best way to do it. Windows just does not like I can't remember what it is, the format that this thing uploads in or saves to. It does not want to read it, and I tried getting the widget so it could, and it didn't want to do it, so I ended up getting an iPad just to edit this thing, and it's honestly the quickest way to do it, because this thing will connect through Bluetooth to it, and it can handle the 4K video. It's just still a process to make a video. So, yeah, that's kind of another reason why my videos are being kind of slow. I'm trying to get better with the quality, better with the content. Trying to put some effort in here, and yeah, get this thing organized has been kind of my top priority and done up. So hopefully, I don't know, next month or two, depends on how well I can keep this shop heated too. If it gets too cold out here, I'm not going to be making any videos. Do all this. At some point in the future, I'd like to get this thing spray foam insulated, so then we won't have an issue like that. I really want to have this thing to be a year-round shop, heat and air. I mean, that's the plan. Money's always tight. I work a full-time job, but it don't pay much. Walmart is not, I don't recommend Walmart for trying to do anything like this. I'm single. That's about the only way you can pull this off. So, all right. That's going to do it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. 226 Yanmar, cold start. Ooh, almost. I gotta put it back in the shed. she's pretty cold. Oh. All right, that's going to do it. I'll see you in the next one.